Hello, good evening, and welcome back to WABS Baseball. Tonight we got the Otters versus the Wolves in a pivotal matchup for the Otters, and as well the Wolves. If the Wolves win, they clinch the #1 seed in the championship. If the Otters win, they stay alive in the playoff race. Well, if they win, they have a stronger chance at making the playoffs, and they'll make it much easier for their last game. And up to that, first will be Billy the Butler going against Nathan Claflin, who will be starting for the Otters. He's been pretty decent this year. As that pitch will be grounded over to Universe, and I'll be at #1. And that brings up Dan Craig here, who's going to be affected by Claflin's trait specialist. Now Nathan Claflin this year has been about average for a 1.17 ERA plus and an ERA under 4, which is very solid, and one of the best whips in the league. So he's very strong at hit prevention. As he gets Craig to a 1-2 count, he's going to foul that one away. Here's the 1-2 again. That forkball is going to miss the zone. Now Claflin has a very interesting number of pitches. He strikes Craig out. He has a two-seam fastball, a screwball, as well as a forkball. It's a very interesting pitch array, but it's been effective. As that first pitch is fouled away by Wiener Warrior, that'll be ball 1. That one's gonna find the zone as the 1-2. He's gonna on the ground to Universe, throw to first. He's in time, and that's the end of top of the first. And now the Otters will come up here. They've been decent, but they're going against Chris Sale, who's arguably the best pitcher in the league with an ERA just right at 2, and the best ERA plus out of any starter. As Chris Sale's first pitch is a nice changeup that gets him the bite, and he's quickly ahead 0-2 and activates his clay collector. That's going to be a ball just a little high. That changeup's going to be way outside for ball 2. And but this time he finds the zone of a fastball for strike 3. And that's going to bring up Richard DiMaggio here. First pitch is a strike. That pitch on the ground, foul. And here's the 0-2 now. Chris Sale's fouled away. Here's the 0-2 again. He'll foul that one off. So here's yet another 0-2 to DiMaggio. And this time it was with and miss. Right, another strikeout for Chris Sale, number 2 on the day. That's going to bring up Zane Cold here. First pitch to him is going to be a high changeup for ball 1. This time we'll find the zone with the fastball. Here's the 1-1. Here's a 1-2 now. He gets the K collector. That one's going to be on the ground to Griff Robbins. Throw it over to first in time, and that'll end the inning. Neither team has any hits going into the second. As both pitchers make 1, 2, 3, and up first in the second is Jace Aldrett. Here's the first pitch. Gonna be a strike in there on the inside half. Swing at the screwball for strike 2. And he'll manage to lay off the forkball. And it's a nice pitch from Claflin, which just clips the zone for strike 3. That's going to bring up Julian Paredes here, who, despite having one of the highest strikeout rates in the league, has been batting at a pretty above average rate. As that first pitch is a strike. Quickly behind 0-2 here. He's going to lay off the forkball. And he's going to strike him out here. So, already plenty of strikeouts for Nathan Claflin as Drew Davis up to the plate here. They have already 3 Ks for Nathan Claflin. This is a pretty righty-heavy lineup, I think, so Claflin should have plenty of chances to use his specialist trait. Just going to make life a lot easier as he strikes out Drew Davis for his 4th strikeout in 2 innings. We've got the heart of the order of the Otters coming up, but they've got 2 very strong hitters at 4 and 5. Here's John Orca. First pitch from Sale. Slider, which is just going to miss for ball 1. Pitch is fouled back. Here's the 1-1. It's going to miss. That was a changeup. The slider is hit pretty well, high and deep in the left. That's a no-doubt home run into the water. That wouldn't even look like it was hit that hard. 424 feet, and that's into the Puget Sound. It's 0-1. 1-0 Otters. That's gonna bring up Great White Shark. Just the 1-0. And that one's hit well, high and deep into right. That's going to be back-to-back home runs. Just like that, Otters up 2-0. Two bombs from their top hitters. Great White Shark and John Orca make it 2-0 now. That's going to bring up the first baseman, Macho Camacho. And Chris Sale's had a promising start, starting to get away from him here, as he's given up 2 home runs now in a really quick span. He's up 0-2 on Camacho now. He'll foul that one back. That one's gonna miss. Here's the 1-2. That one's fouled. 1-2 again. He fouls off the changeup. Here's the yet another 1-2. It's going to be on the ground. Chase Aldrich makes a nice diving play. The throw over to first is in time for out number 1. And that'll bring up the 7th hole hitter, Steven Universe. First pitch from Chris Sale is hit up the middle for a base hit over the head of Chris Sale. And 1 on and 1 out. Here's Jimmy Twix. Here's the first pitch. It's going to be hit well into the gap. This might be extra bases for Twix. It's going to fall. The runners will have runners at second and third here with 1 out. And that'll bring up Rudy Bigsby here with 1 gone. Hard hit from her is going to bring home at least 1 run. As Chris Sale is tense as he's getting blown up here so far. And that one's into right. That one's in the left. A base hit. And it's now 3-0 Otters. And that's going to bring up Jonathan LaPointe for his second try. He's 0 for 1 so far. Hoping to change that here is Chris Sale is getting blown up. Already 5 hits, 3 runs, and just 1 in the 3rd innings. He's quickly ahead 0-2 on LaPointe. Looking for the strikeout here. He's going to miss the zone with the fastball. Here's the 1-2. Changeup's too high. Here's the 2-2 now. That one hit foul. Here's the 2-2 again. He's going to miss. It's 3-2 now. And he's going to walk to load the bases. That'll bring up Richie DiMaggio. He's 0 for 1. And if he can get a hit here, it's going to bust this game absolutely wide open. They're already up 3-0, and they only got 1 out, so as long as he can avoid a double play, they should or a strikeout, they should score a run here. And DiMaggio's ahead 2-0. That one hit on the ground. Butler can't come up with the ball, and a run's gonna score. 4-0 now. That brings up Zane Cold here. He's 0 for 1. And this has been a nightmare for Chris Sale, who just keeps giving up runs, and just like that, another base hit in the center field. The runner's coming home from second. The throw is not in time. 6-0 now. And here comes John Orca for the 2nd time this inning. He kick-started this rally with a solo shot into the water, and now Chris Sale is rattled. He's given up 6 runs. That pitch is fouled away. He's ahead 0-2 now. 1-2 now. That pitch is high. Here's the 2-2. Someone needs to give Chris Sale some help here, as that one's hit into right. It's going to be out of play. It's the 2-2 again. And swung on in the dirt for strike 3. And he's got 2 out now. That's gonna bring out Great White Shark, who also hit a solo shot this inning. I mean, Chris L is just 1 out away from getting out of this, and that's a promising start. Slider for strike 1. That one gets by Drew Davis. It'll be a base hit. The runner's gonna stay put at third though, so the bases are stay loaded here with 2 out. That'll bring up Macho Camacho, who's 0 for 1. He is the 11th hitter of this inning. First pitch is a strike to Camacho. That one's going to be in the dirt, and Lopez able to get in front of it. That one is going to be just foul, though. Here's the 1-2 now. He's going to lay it off for ball 2. That one hit right down the middle, and it's fouled away. 3-2 now as he throws a changeup in the dirt. That one flown into right. If the Bach can make the catch, he's finally out of the inning, and Bumblefumble McGee makes the catch. We got 7-8-9 up for the Wolves as they hope to climb out of this hole. And leading off for them looks Griff Robbins. First pitch. A screwball which just clips the zone for strike 1. That one's going to be hit down the line foul. Here's the 0-2 now. And that one, weak contact over the shortstop Orca. The throw over to first is just in time. That was a close play for out number 1. That'll bring up Bumblefumble McGee. First pitch to him. It's a ball that's just a tad high. That's going to find the zone for strike 1. Here's the 1-1. It's going to miss. Here's the 2-1. This time he finds the zone looking for the strikeout here is Claflin. The 2-2 is swung on and missed for strike 3. That was the screwball. And that's going to bring up Carlos Lopez here. Hoping to not become strikeout number 6. First pitch is a strike from Claflin. He'll just miss there. It's the 1-1 now. That one hit well into center field. It's going to be out of here. Carlos Lopez hits a home run. As if this game couldn't get any crazier, Carlos Lopez, the 20 power guy, just hit a bomb to straightaway center, and it's 6-1 to break up Nathan Claflin's potential no-hitter. And that's going to bring up Billy Butler, who's 0 for 1 so far. Man, that's about as crazy to me as Bartolo Colon hitting that 1 home run, and that one's lined into left. But man, Carlos Lopez of all players hitting their first home run today. I'm gonna be honest, I did not see that one coming. As Steven Universe is up to the plate here, he's 1 for 1 with a single. Goodness. Pitch is fouled back. Here's the. He's getting ahead 0-2 now. He's gonna lay off that one. Here's the 1-2. Misses there. 2-2 now. Foul back. 2-2 again from Chris Sale. It's going to be hit on the ground to second. Griff Robbins throw over to first in time. Route number 1. That's going to bring up Jimmy Twix, who's 1 for 1 for double so far. As the 2 catchers have combined, for like 80 total hitting stats between the 2 of them, have hit 2 extra base hits, which is quite amazing. 2-2 now as Sale misses the zone. And that slider gets back in there for strike 3. Yeah, Rudy Bigsby's up to the plate now. 1 for 1, single and an RBI for her so far. Good game, I'd say. And they're taking out Chris Sale. They're going to bring in Herbal Collins here. Honestly surprised they didn't let him at least finish the inning. 2-1 now as Bigsby's fouling that one away. That one hit on the ground. Griff Robbins is there easily to throw over to first in time, and that'll end the 3rd inning. We got 2, 3, 4 up for the Wolves, which is an ordinarily very scary part of the lineup, but all of them are 0 for 1 so far. Here's Dan Craig. First pitch. It's going to miss just outside for ball 1. That one hit up the middle. It's going to be a base hit in the center field. DiMaggio's throw in. Dan Craig is a base runner. It's going to bring up Wiener Warrior here, who's 0 for 1. First pitch, strike to Wiener Warrior. That one hit on the ground. This might be a double play. He's going to tag Craig for 1, and that's a double play. That brings up Jace Aldrich, who's 0 for 1 so far. First pitch is a strike in there, just on the outside half. Here's the 1-1 now as Claflin misses low. Ball 2. 2-1 now to Jace Aldrich. He's going to get out in front of that screwball for strike 2. He's going to foul it back. 2-2 now. Gets him swing at this, and it's off Orca's glove. It's going to be a base hit as Orca was diving for it. No error will be charged to him. Although that was a hard hit ball. Here's Julian Paredes here. He was 0 for 1. First pitch from Claflin is a strike. Swung on and missed. 1-1 now as Paredes lays off that one. He lays off that one, but it's in the zone. Here's the 1-2. And he's gonna swing and miss at that one for strike 3, and that ends the top of the 4th. We got the top of the order coming up for the Otters. Here's Jonathan the Point, who walked. He's over 1 for the walk so far. First pitch from Herbal Collins is going to be a strike. Herbal Collins, known for his submarine delivery, it's been a very effective one for him. Well, maybe not super effective, but he has been an alright relief pitcher for these Wolves. I'll correct myself, he has a 6.9 ERA, not amazing. He's about 2/3 as good as the league average in that category. And his tip doesn't say much better. Here's the 1-2. It's going to be fouled back. 1-2 again from Collins. And he strikes him out. It's Ramsey Cold, who singled and drove in 2 runs. First pitch from Herbal Collins. Strike at the knees. That one hit down the line, but it's going to be just fouled. Here's the 0-2. It's fouled back. 0-2 again. It's hitting the center field. Probably not deep enough for a home run as Paredes is standing right in front of the track. He makes the catch for out number 3. We're almost halfway through this game. It's 6-1 Otters. Since that second inning, they haven't really been able to do anything. Here's Drew Davis here, who's 0 for 1 so far. First pitch from Claflin. It's going to be hit on the ground. It gets past Orca. It's a base hit. Griff Robbins now is 0 for 1. His first pitch is on the ground to John Orca. This could be 2. It's universe for 1. On the first, it's a double play. Nice defense from the usually not so great defensively Orca. Here's Bubble Fumble McGee, who's 0 for 1 thus far. And he hits that one to the gap. This could be extra bases for McGee. He's rounding first, digging for second, and he's in there easily. He slides, but I don't think he really needed to. As he's in with a 2-out double. That's going to bring up Carlos Lopez, who hit his first career home run back in the 3rd. And he's going to get that one not past Steven Universe. The diving play, and he's retired. Top of the 5th has ended. We enter the bottom of the 5th. No runs for the Wolves. It's going to bring up John Orca, who's 1 for 2. He's got himself a home run so far. Looking for another. So he hit that one into the water. Orca can really show up at the power when he needs to. Also has good plate discipline. He's ahead, but 2-2 now. He's going to foul that one off. 2-2 again. And that one is going to find the zone for strike 3. Called strike. Here's Great White Shark, who's 2 for 2 for homer and single so far. First pitch is hit on the ground. It takes a big hop towards Robbins. The throw is made, and that's out number 2. It's going to bring up Macho Camacho, who's 0 for 2 so far. That first pitch is going to miss. Ball 1, ball 2 now. That pitch going to find the zone. Here is the 2-1 now. It's hit pretty well into left field. Wiener Warrior is on the track. It's gone. An absolute moonshot into left, just over the wall. It's going to be a 7-1 ball game now. As these Otters have just been launching bombs all day. It's their 3rd home run of the game. And that brings up Steven Universe, who's 1 for 2 so far. First pitch from Herbal Collins is a ball. Perhaps he's scared to find the zone again after that home run. And what did I say? That's a no-doubter until right center. Steven Universe gets himself a home run. 459 feet into right center, and just like that, it's 8-1 now. As this is getting into blowout territory, and Jimmy Twix is up to the plate. Here's 1 for 2 for double. You know, are the Wolves just self-destructing before the playoffs? Because man, they've been losing quite a bit lately. And that one's hit into the gap. I don't think it's gonna get past McGee. No, it won't. It'll just be a single for Twix. It's gonna bring up Rudy Bigsby, who's 1 for 2 for single, which until score a run. Getting the crowd fired up here. First pitch from Herbal Collins. It's gonna find the zone for strike 1. That one hit on the line. It's gonna be a base hit. Runners on first and second now. At the top of the order coming up, here's Jonathan LaPointe, who's 0 for 2 so far, only for a walk. And wow, Cock ATL is gonna enter in the 5th inning. Just really goes to show how depleted this pitching staff has been since Chris Sale's been blown up. And they're gonna throw it over the Butler for the 3rd out. As we enter the 6th, this ATL was able to get him out with just 1 pitch. Here's Billy Butler, who's 0 for 2 so far. First pitch from Butler. It's gonna find the zone for strike 1. That one's gonna miss. Here's the 1-1. Hit on the ground, past Claflin for a base hit. Perhaps I got the start of a rally going here. Butler is on, and that brings up Dan Craig, who's 1 for 2 for single. First pitch to Craig is hit into the gap. Will it get past Bigsby? No, it won't. That's a nice catch. We're out number 1. That's going to bring up Wiener Warrior, who's 0 for 2. And he's just kind of fallen off a cliff lately, I feel like. He hasn't really done a ton in the last week or so. First pitch strike to Wiener Warrior. That pitch is going to miss high. Here's the 1-1. It's going to find the zone. Here's the 1-2. Finding the zone here. Called strike 3, and Warrior can't believe it. Here's Jace Aldrich here, who's 1 for 2 with a single. Too bad Butler isn't that fast, because I honestly would try to. This would be a good steal shot, as Aldrich does have RBI hero, and he's going to be hit by a pitch. That looked like it hurt. And he is limping over to first. I think he's going to be okay, but the trainer is checking on him. And looks like he's fine. He gets over to first just okay. First pitch strike from Claflin, and hopefully there's no bad blood here. I'm sure Claflin didn't mean to do that. 1-2 now to Paredes. And he strikes out on 3 pitches. He looks at that one this time. And here's Richard DiMaggio, who's 1 for 3 with a single. Did pick up an RBI there. First pitch from ATL. It's swing and miss on the changeup. It's really sad ATL's retiring this year because he has a promising career ahead of him. I feel like he's having such a great year this year, and it's too bad he's retiring. Here's the 1-2. ATL will just miss the zone. Here's 2-2. It's going to be hit on the ground to Robbins. I think that's a pretty easy play. It's going to be out number 1. Let's bring up Zane Cold here. 1 for 3 with a single and 2 RBIs. First pitch from ATL. Called strike up the middle. That one's going to miss. And that was a beautifully painted corner for strike 3. And just trying to bring up John Orca here. He's 1 for 3 with a homer so far. Finding the zone here is the 2-1. Hit on the ground to Butler. He's going to get there. The throw over to first is in time. Here, and that brings up we are in the last 3 innings here. Here's Drew Davis up to the plate. First pitch from Claflin, who through 6 innings is having a good day on the mound. He's only allowed 6 hits through those 6 innings. As he starts the 7th inning with a ground out. Here's Griff Robbins now, 4 for 2. Yeah, he also has 8 Ks and only to hit by pitch regarding his walks. Here's the 0-2 now from Claflin. It's got a forkball that's just gonna miss. Here's the 2-2 now for Claflin. It's gonna be fouled off. Here's the 2-2 now. That one's going to be towards the flying foul. Here's the 2-2. And Claflin strikes him out. That's number 9 for him on the day. Here's Bumblefumble McGee, who's 1 for 2 with a double. First pitch ball from Nathan Claflin, who's showing signs of fatigue. His fastball has dropped about 3 points on the radar gun. He's throwing like 92, 93 in the first, and he's throwing to in the high 80s now. So that was a ground out. That's going to end the top of the 7th. Now here's Great White Shark, who's 2 for 3 for home run and single so far. ATL still going strong. He's through 1 1/3. Just a K on the stat sheet for him. The 0-2 is going to miss. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground to Billy the Butler. Play's pretty easily made for out number 1. Here's Macho Camacho, who's 1 for 3 with a dinger. Solo shot. All of their home runs have been solo shots so far. Like, literally every home run has been a solo shot today. Here's the 1-1. Hit on the ground foul. Here's the 1-2. He's going to reach for that one, and it's hit weakly at Billy the Butler. We're over to first in time for out number 2, and ATL's locked in. Here's Steven Universe, who's 2 for 3. He's having a good day with a home run and a single. First pitch hit on the ground. It's going to get past 2 diving Wolves for a base hit. Here's Jimmy Twix, who's 2 for 3 with a homer. Sorry, no homer. Double and single. I was thinking of the other weak-hitting catcher. Carlos Lopez, yeah, he hit a bomb. Ball 1. Ball 2 is that one. Almost got past Lopez. Strike 1 here. 2-1 now. No. Twix. 2-2 now as ATL is able to find the zone now. Pitch hit foul. been a little late on these pitches. He's been fouling him off. He stays alive. That one hit well down the line, but it's gonna drift foul at the last second. 2-2 again. And he looks at strike 3, and Twix isn't too happy. Explaining his perspective to the umpire, he's lucky to not be ejected, I think. Here's Carlos Lopez here, who, as I said just now, hit a bomb. His first of the season. First pitch to him is a strike. Here's the 0-1. Pitch hit into the gap. This is going to be extra bases for Lopez. He's rounding first. He's going for 2. He's going to be safe. Slides in the second. And that brings up the Butler here with 1 for 3 with a single. Looking to drive him in, perhaps make this game a little more respectable in its outcome. And that's going to be it for Claflin. Here's Compachi Lorenzen here to take over. Just going to miss. Let's talk about Lorenzen, how he's doing this year. Let's pull up his stats. Yeah, 3 ERA for him. Very solid. 3.06. Very solid whip, too. 147 ERA plus. However, his FIP's about the same as his ERA. He's not getting any help. He's getting average help from his fielders. But yeah, overall, very solid season for Lorenzen. Even has 3 saves, which actually is tied for the lead with Cock ATL, as that one's driven into the gap. That's going to be extra bases for Dan Craig. I don't remember who's actually. Yeah, it's Dan Craig with the double. The RBI double. Here's Wiener Warrior, who's 0 for 3. It's his first time facing a pitcher who doesn't have specialists, so maybe he'll do a little better this time. So that first pitch is a ball. That pitch is fouled. Here's the 1-1. Warrior looks at strike 2. There's the Lorenzen with K Collector. Here's 1-2. The fastball's gonna miss. 1-2 now. And he paints the corner with that one, and Warrior not too happy about that call. Here's Jace Aldrich, who's finally getting an RBI hero chance here. With 2 away. He needs to shoot one deep to get this runner in. Dan Craig is one of the slowest runners in the league. Just a 1-1 is he gonna miss there. 2-1 now. Aldrich in a good hitter's count. He hits that one into right pretty hard, but right at the right fielder, front number 3. As we enter the final 1.5 innings. Here's Rudy Bigsby, who's 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Been a lot of hitting for the Otters today. ATL is gonna find the zone there for strike 1. Here's 0-2 now as he finds the zone again. And he's gonna back her off with the curveball. That one hit over the first. Jace Aldrich will step on himself for round number 1. He is Jonathan LaPointe, who's 0 for 3 with a walk so far. No, Jonathan LaPointe is the lead leaguer in stolen bases. I mean, I guess you'd expect that with 99 speed, but he is. With 7, I think, now. And that's a nice catch by Billy the Butler, a nice diving play. Not many shortstops are going to make that one, but Butler is probably one of the best fielded shortstops in the league. He's able to get to those pretty easily. I feel like he makes a few of those a day. That one's ball 1. ATL is clearly getting a little tired here. His pitches are dropping velocity very quickly. He's nearing 50 pitches. Jeez. They are running him into the dirt here. Here's a 1-2 now. And that one hit in the center field. It's going to be caught by Paredes in the gap for out number 3. As we enter the top of the 9th, this is going to be the Wolves' last chance to do something here. Is all of their... Here's Julian Paredes, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Honestly, a pretty average day for the young man. I'm sorry I had to do it. He does have like a 40% K rate, so I'm justified in calling him a wow. Base hit. I guess he heard me. Leadoff man is aboard, and he does have some speed, so maybe he'll try to steal second here. Maybe not against Lopez, who's the strongest catcher in the league by arm strength. They both have very strong speed, so maybe he'll try to steal here. I'm not really sure. It's like 0-2 now. That one hit well in the center. It'll be a base hit, and they got 2 aboard here with nobody out. Here's Griff Robbins, who's 0 for 3. First pitch is lined straight to the second baseman for out number 1. Both runners are back safely. Now here's McGee, who's 1 for 3 for double. Hoping to repeat that performance here, as that would result in at least 1 run plating. Ball 1, here's the 1-1 now to McGee. Hit on the ground to second. It's a tailor-made double play for Steven Universe. That's going to end the ball game. Otters win 8-2. And that's going to make their playoff push a heck of a lot easier, as now they've got a big advantage in run differential too. Yeah, this could actually be a future World Series in just a week or so. The Wolves are going to have to play the Otters or the Outlaws, and the Otters are looking like they have a better chance of making it so far, as they improve to what are they improving to? Let me see. Yeah, Otters are 10-7 now, and the Wolves are falling to 11-6. If the Otters can win another game, they'll have home field advantage over the Wolves. If they win, if they lose and the Outlaws win, they can still be out of it. Yeah, Nathan Claflin's gonna pick up the win. Chris Sale with the loss. Yes, that's probably his worst start of the year. Nathan Claflin, though, with I wouldn't say masterclass, but a very solid game for the man. So players of the game is gonna be Nathan Claflin with the 3rd star. Makes sense. Carlos Lopez with the 2nd star. Not something you see often, but a home run and a double will do that. And Steven Universe is your player of the game. 3 for 4 with a home run and 2 runs scored. Anyway, thank you all for watching. We'll see you tomorrow for more WABS. Good night. Yeah, tomorrow's games might be the most important of the year. Both of them actually is. The Outlaws need to win to clinch a. They need to win, and the Otters to lose to clinch a playoff spot. The Otters just need to win, and they got the number 1 seed. But if they lose and the Outlaws win, they're done. Well, actually, that's not a guarantee with run differential, but it's possible. Anyways, thank you all for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night from Virginia Beach.